Isaiah chapter 60, verses 1 to 6. Lord, every nation on earth will adore you. Arise, shine, for the light has come. The glory of the Lord has dawned upon you. Though darkness covers the earth, and thick clouds the peoples, upon you the Lord will dawn, and over you his glory will be seen. Nations shall walk by your light, kings by the radiance of their dawnings. Raise your eyes and look about. They all gather and come to you. Your sons from afar, your daughters in the arms of their nurses. Then you shall see and be radiant. Your heart shall throb and overflow. For the riches of the sea shall be poured out before you. The wealth of the nations shall come to you. Caravans of camels shall cover you. Dromedaries of Midian and Ephah, all from Sheba shall come, bearing gold and frankincense, and heralding the praises of the Lord. At the time of this writing, Jerusalem was in ruins. This reading is considered a prophecy of the salvation of God's people, both then and in the future. The long night, 70 years of Israel's suffering, is over, and the Lord's light, the glory of the Lord, will bring a new day. The word used in verse 3 for light came to be used as the name for the planet Venus, which is the morning star, and thus symbolic of Christ bringing light into the world of darkness. But what makes Jerusalem radiant? First, her sons and daughters will return from exile. Second, the wealth of the nations will flow into Jerusalem. The temple will be rebuilt and become a huge commercial center. The temple became so wealthy that in 70 A.D., when it was destroyed, the gold was removed, and when it entered the Roman economy, it depressed the price of gold. Abraham, the father of Israel, took a second wife, whose name was Keturah, who gave birth to Midian and Sheba. Midian, in turn, fathered Ephah. Midian became a traveling Arabian tribe who had traded with Israel since the time of Moses. Ephah is a tribe that is related by blood to Midian, which also traded with the Israelites and used the Sinai Peninsula as their pasture ground. Sheba included both southwest Arabia and Somalia. Even the ancient tribal descendants of Abraham will be returning to Jerusalem because God's light and wisdom can be found there. Verse 6, Caravans of camels shall come to you, dromedaries of Midian and Ephah. What is the difference between a camel and a dromedary? A camel has two large humps on its back and is used as a beast of burden and or a saddle animal in the desert regions of Africa. A dromedary has one hump on its back and is not ridden due to only having the one hump. Again, it is widely used as a beast of burden in North Africa.